Jay-Z becoming a billionaire gets talked about all the time, but the real story is how he built that fortune. It wasn't because of one massive deal or a single successful album. It was a series of calculated moves that kept building on each other. And according to Cameron, that's what makes Jay-Z's career one of the greatest hustle stories hip-hop has ever seen.
No, I can't argue with nigga. You know what I mean? I can't. You got niggas that be like, nigga P said he was at the Carbon, nigga. Fuck you talking about Cam wasn't at the Carbon. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you talking about. Nah, nigga, Killer said, but you gotta understand, Cam said, if you can't get paid in the earth this big, you worthless, kid. Nigga don't do that. Nigga, yeah, you got, what you gonna do? You can't argue, man. So it's just niggas' opinion. But no, to answer your question, if I'm outside on the block having fun with it, cool. But overall, no, I'm not mad.
Jay, kind of speaking of Welcome to New York City, that beat was playing, and I'm gonna let you know, since you wasn't in New York, a lot of people thought that you was coming out to the Jay-Z concert, and they was asking me like, "Yo, I know you going, your man gonna be there," and I was like, "Actually, I really don't know, because most of the times he'll pop up and be like, 'Yo, I'm in New York. What you doing? Come with me to the show.'" And I'll be like, "What show?" And I'll find out then. So I was really honestly telling people like, "Yo, I don't know if he's gonna be there." Did you watch the concert? What did you think about the concert?
Nah, I didn't. I mean, I see a bunch of clips online. I didn't know you could watch it somewhere. Is there somewhere you could watch it?
YouTube.
It was on YouTube.
Oh, the whole concert's on YouTube? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to watch it.
Another person that's doing every day.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to watch it. I didn't see the concert, but I seen the clips. From the clips, it looked good, man. It looked really good. As far as the clips are concerned, like I said, I'm gonna watch. Now that I know I can see it somewhere, I'm gonna go watch it. But yo, man, you gotta give credit to Jay-Z for his longevity, you know, his hustle, everything, man. You know, Stephen A. Smith said this years ago, and I've been running with it for like 10 years. Like, I'm living the American dream. Cameron, I'm talking about. And I'm thank God every day, you know what I'm saying, for the life that I live. I can't ask for a better life. I really, really am blessed to be in the situation I am. So I'd say that I'm living the American dream. Jay-Z is living some shit called a fantasy turned reality. You know,
Word.
That's what Jay-Z's living. You never in your life think that you hustle or sell drugs, allegedly. Don't go to jail.
The billionaire headline gets all the attention, but people rarely talk about the steps that got Jay-Z there. He kept adding new skills every time the game shifted instead of staying in one lane. Music became business, business turned into investing, and investing eventually became ownership. That's really the hustle people should be paying attention to. The lesson isn't just Jay-Z. It's about making sure every win creates the opportunity for your next move.
If you was even doing that, you know, just going off the rhymes. Come out, try to get a record deal, don't get a record deal, start your own label, becomes super successful, $100, $200, $300 million company, $100, $200, $3 million clothing line, $300 million liquor. Not only that, ends up wifing the baddest R&B female in the game at the time in the #1 group. Has a daughter who's super duper talented, and now you get to celebrate all the other businesses that we're not naming. You know, Jay-Z has stock in Uber when it started. You know, it's a bunch of shit behind the scenes that Jay and Warren do that people don't know. You know, you talk about sports management with Roc Nation, how they managing basketball players and football players and so on. So now you got to think about this. You know, the NFL was ran by the good old boys. And whether people be like, oh, they use Jay-Z for pawn and this, that, and third, whatever people want to say about it, he runs the talent for the football, for the NFL. You know, niggas was crip walking at the Super Bowl with Dr. Dre out there, my nigga. You know how far have you come when niggas crip walk at the Super Bowl, nigga? You know what I'm saying? And he's part of that. So you got to give it up. And then I knew a bunch of people that flew in from Chicago and the West Coast and New Orleans, and you know, everybody was there from all over the country and probably different parts of the world too to celebrate that. You know, the dumbest shit I seen online, and I don't know nobody's financial, I'm not in nobody's business, be like, I seen a female going off and somebody else that I won't name about. Yo, they billionaires, what they doing working? This is real work. I think they money fucked up. Nah, they can't be getting no money. What billionaires still work? I don't know billionaires that work. This is work. Mark Zuckerberg's still working.
Yeah, shit.
Elon Musk is still working. It's a bunch of billion. How do you think a billionaire becomes a multi-billionaire?
Hello. Stays a billionaire. Hello.
Yeah, because you're working.
Success doesn't necessarily mean reaching a point where you never have to work again. The people who build things that last usually keep working because they genuinely enjoy creating. That's very different from working simply because you need another paycheck. Once creating value becomes part of your identity instead of constantly chasing a check, your potential becomes much higher.
So when people be like, this is work, I was telling Sin off the air, like, yo, I would probably do shit like this once a year. I still hold weight as one of them, you know, you can argue Drake, whoever you want to argue, even though Drake, my nigga, I love Drake. As like right now, Drake is that nigga. Yeah. But if your legacy still can hold you to sell out Yankee Stadium, and then I could bring my wife to the Bronx and my daughter and sell out 3 nights in a row, I'll probably do some shit like, it ain't gonna always be Yankee Stadium, but I do some shit like that once a year or at least every other year to be like, yo, you wanna go kill him, B? Let's go kill him, drive niggas crazy. Let's do this shit in Paris next year, drive niggas crazy. Why the fuck wouldn't you do that?
Jay-Z understands something a lot of entrepreneurs miss. Your personal brand is an asset. Every appearance, event, and product launch helps keep that name valuable. He isn't performing because he needs the money or has to be on stage. He does it because remaining culturally relevant helps protect everything else he has built. At that point, it's not really about entertainment anymore. It's a business move.
You know how dope that is? So when I be seeing niggas talking about, yo, nigga working, I wouldn't be working. Shut up.
That's why they broke now.
A lot of people dream about having enough money so they can finally stop working, because they see work as something they need to get away from. But people who build real wealth often look at work completely differently. To them, it's about creating things, solving problems, and building something that goes beyond themselves. And that's where the mindset shifts. Once you're focused less on simply making income and more on creating impact, the entire conversation starts to change.
Oh shit!
Shut up, man. Just shut up, bro. What are you talking about, my nigga? It be making me mad, that shit.
Right.
What makes Jay-Z's journey stand out is how often he adapted when the game around him changed. The goal was never simply to make billions and stop there. He kept evolving, and that mindset is something anyone can take away from. Whether you're launching a business, growing a brand, or trying to move forward in your career, that same blueprint applies.